Hi everybody, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be sharing November part 2 for my little journal. I am really missing my large journal now at this point, and I'm excited to order a new B5 journal for next year. But for right now, I'm finishing up November, like I said, and I found a wonderful Etsy shop, Katelyn Plans, and she makes digital stickers. Like, you can download them and print them on clear sticker paper, or like I did, I just cut them out on my Cameo, made them into die cuts. I absolutely love these die cuts. It's all about like the library and reading, and I used it for the 16th through the 20th. That die cut up at the top says, "Reading forces you to be quiet in a world that no longer makes a place for that," which I think is just fantastic. I used a stock of books down in the bottom right as my other big die cut. And I just want to say that for these journaling pages, I felt like I kept them really simple and to the point. And that's okay, because sometimes you have time to make lots of fancy journaling pages and sometimes you just don't. And right now in this season of life, things are busy and I just don't have time to make a lot of fancy pages. But I still love my pages and I love my journaling. So I am adding in little clusters with the little leaves that also came in the kit, and I will add in the dates. I believe these dates are from an Ali Edwards stamp set. And so I just had an open book and then kind of a closed book, and just the die cuts and the stickers. I mean, everything that Katelyn Plans does is just fantastic, and I'm so glad that I found her, because I have been looking for digital journaling stickers for such a long time, because that's what I love. I love digital stuff, and I love turning it into die cuts and just kind of making it my own or putting my own little twist on it. And for this one, it was making them into die cuts. So my favorite quote was "library dweller and book smeller." I think that is so fantastic. And if I could have that on a shirt, I probably would. Or no, I definitely would. So I love that. And in the bottom corner, I put a stack of books. Also in November, I don't know about you, but I tend to gravitate towards the browns and kind of the neutrals, almost like a soothing, calming kind of thing. But don't they say calming is also blue? I don't know. Anyways, I like the earthy type of colors when I'm doing November. I wound up with this Monday, Tuesday section, and I used a journaling card from Ali Edwards Stories by the Month, where it has the brown big leaves on the journaling card. So I just took 2 of those, fussy cut them out off camera, and then I also had some of the leaves. I think in the physical kit, they are die cut leaves and then a plastic leaf. And so I just used those and also some stamps from the Stories by the Month, and that's it. Really that quick and that simple. So I stamped November up at the top, and this is where I'm going to kind of figure out which leaves I want to use. The darker brown, almost gray, that is a plastic leaf in the physical kit. The November stamp kit also includes a stamp that says "imperfect" and "awesome," and that might just be my new favorite stamp. So that little page is done. At the bottom, I stamped "Give Thanks," and I am moving on. This is going to be another Katelyn Plans spread because it is going to be Thanksgiving. I decided to make a little like window, I don't know what you want to call it, window. I don't know what the proper term is, but anyways, I had a few pages left in this journal, and I knew that I was going to start a new journal for December, and kind of spread out in December and play with all my journaling supplies for December. So I had the room to make a little gate. And again, like I said, Katelyn Plans is the stickers. It's called Turkey Trot. And I loved the idea of taking that little insert page that I made and having like the 2 turkeys talking to each other, and I just think that is so cute. And I sprinkled some leaves around them and also the little phrase "gobble gobble." There's also a saying in the kit that says it's turkey time, but honestly at Thanksgiving I think we're going to wind up having ham. Ham's my preference. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know if you're going to have turkey or ham. I think that's always interesting. You're either hardcore turkey or hardcore ham. We are much more ham people. So I am using some red washi and also some brown washi. The red is really old. I want to say it's a Cocoa Daisy, but it's perfect for November and thankful type of projects. And the leaves in Katelyn Plans kit are orange and like almost like a sage green and a orange and a red, and it's just a beautiful little set of leaves and a beautiful set in general. It was really colorful and fun little kit to use for the turkey week. I also decided that I would make it even more colorful by using a marker to kind of block my days. So I'll, swipe the marker a few times across, make the little box, and then stamp my day on top of it. And I used the scrap piece of paper to kind of figure out which color was going to work best. And I went with an orange color. And I will have to say, I'm kind of mad at myself that I don't have a brown ink. My brown ink died. Maybe I already told you guys, but anyways, it died and I need to get a replacement. Because brown probably would have looked better on the dates, but that's okay. So I'm drawing some big boxes, big horizontal boxes, and I'll wind up with 4. And this will cover Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I'll continue with the next pages. So I'm just making my little boxes and then stamping the days. The days and the numbers are from Everyday Explorers. The days are actually the new mini stamp set, which I really like. I love how those are so mini and cute, and they work for so much, and I'm going to use them for a lot of projects. On the back of my little insert, I am going to stamp in a little bit gratitude goodness. I thought it would be fun to do like a bullet point type of list for the gratitude that week, anything that I am thankful for. And that way I can kind of keep my focus on being thankful since it is such a busy time of the year. I also stamped Thanksgiving on Thursday. That way I could obviously remember, but I just wanted to add a little more red to the project, and also added in a few more leaves on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, and that's it. I'm just going to add in the dates, and again, using this calendar stamp set from Everyday Explorers, to wrap up this spread. And I am, like I said, very excited that I found Katelyn Plans. I also bought a New Year's Eve kit as well to use, which I'm really excited about. And then I think I bought one more kit, but I can't remember off the top of my head, but very excited because she includes the PNGs and also the PDFs. So I'm easily able to turn them into die cuts. All right, the next page is going to be really, really fun. So again, I'm going to make like a insert. I'm just going to call it an insert. This one I'm going all the way to the top. I don't know what I'm going to do with the insert. At least when I started this spread, I didn't know what I was going to use that insert for. No idea, but I just wanted to have it. I looked at my tray of supplies and noticed that I had had my new Studio Calico stamp sets, and I wanted to use those as my focal point because it's also the stamps. One of the stamp sets is all about cozy, and that is all me for the month of November. I guess you could say the stamp set, you can see it off to the right, is more about like everyday life, but there's keep cozy with some socks, everything's going to be okay, and then you saw the scallops, and they didn't stamp as great as I could have, so I decided to outline them, and I think that really made them pop. And also in the stamp set is a little stamp phrase that says fueled by, and then you can fill in the blank. There's a little house, my happy place, and so it's just a fantastic multi-use type of stamp set, and I'm super excited to have it. So I am going to place my stamps where I want them, and I also have a few die cuts from Tracy Reed's Autumn Enchantment kit that I thought I was going to use, but I wind up only using the pink socks, which is fine. The stamp that I just stamped is Keep On Keeping On. and I love that. So I just added that to like the middle section of Sunday. I'm going to color in my socks pink to match the Tracy Reed die cut, and I put fueled by down by the socks and then a little house above the keep on, and I colored that in brown. So for this insert, I have another new Studio Calico stamp set designed by my friend Mandy Ford, and I think it is absolutely amazing. I love her printables, you know that I do, and so when I saw she had a physical stamp set, I bought it immediately, and I knew that I wanted to use it in my November journaling somehow, and I saw these little clipboards and I was like, oh, that's fantastic, that's perfect. I am going to use those to kind of write the top 5 moments of our Thanksgiving break, because we are on Thanksgiving break until, I don't even know, Monday the 28th. So I can write in the top 5 moments, you know, that went on during this break, and I'm super excited to do that kind of insert. Mandy Ford also does an amazing job with her flower illustrations, so I stamped those all over the insert. I messed up on one up towards where the yes is stamped, so I just used a scrap piece of paper, stamped it, and then just used my X-Acto knife to cut off the piece that I didn't want to show on the frame. Now I'm going to do something fun with the little stars. I got out my Tombow, a laminated piece of paper, and then my water brush, and I'm just putting the Tombow on the laminated sheet and then using the water brush to kind of color in the various stars in that neutral brown color. So that's it, and I love it. It turned out so good. I love those stars, and I love Mandy Ford's stamp sets, and I just love them. All right, last little page for the month of November is again using that journaling kit that I made in the first journaling video. Remember, I gave myself 10 minutes to go make a kit with a digital kit, and I chose Ali Edwards' Cozy Story Kit. And I kind of wound up with 2 journaling kits, and this one had more of the blue focus. And I really like using the blue at the end of November because it's, you know, it's going to be a busy week. And so spending the last few days of November, you know, having that quiet time, I'm really hoping that that can happen, and then we'll go full swing into December. So I have a little journaling card I shrunk down at the bottom of Monday that says there is nothing like staying home for real comfort. And then I added in let's get cozy, and then a little house on the right hand side, and in the top corner I have that cute little cat, which I love that little cat. I also added in around here below the Monday and also some grid washi. So it's just a really pretty blue spread, and I used those same large numbers. I believe it's a stamp set from Ali Edwards and Laura Wansick, and I love it, and I use it all the time. Decided to stamp a few phrases in gray ink, celebrate the realness of every day, and home life. And that's it. The spread is done. I'm going to show you quickly all the spreads that I got done. And I continue to just love my journal and putting these together. I hope that you have enjoyed. I would love a thumbs up or a subscribe if you're new to my channel. All right, have a great day. Bye.